Welcome to Elvis Fans Matter. We back again, and we're gonna tell a whole lot of, stories. No.
I want to say something though, right
Oh
off the bat.
God!
I want to say this. When we do videos, Danielle will come down and we do like 4 or 5 at one time. Just so you know, we don't wear these same clothes for 5 or 6 weeks straight. we still have on the same clothes. We do change, but
Occasionally.
Danny said he was going to tell him his MMK that we wore the same old clothes all the time, which we'll figure out
it's
something
hard
to
for
do.
me to come down every week. So
Yeah.
that's what I've told them. I'll come down and we might get 4, 5, 6 videos to last just
Yeah.
with work schedules and school schedules and everything. So we're not stinking or nothing in the same clothes. Well, I mean, some of us may not be.
Woo-wee.
Today we're going to answer some of the questions that people have wanted to ask us, and we're happy to get any questions. We may not answer some, but
Somebody asked about this new cartoon,
Agent
Elvis, and all we can say is what? They finally got it right.
This time. Not that we don't know anything about it. We haven't seen it, but just knowing Elvis, he would love being the hero.
Yeah.
He would, and it's funny. We don't know. Like I said, we haven't seen anything about it, but
But I think it would.
All I've
I
seen
think
is
it'd
just
be
the
great.
I think he would have thought it was really cool.
Yeah.
And they've got
If it's
Matthew McConaughey's doing his
yeah,
voice.
and he's great, but knowing how Elvis was, if anything was known about him, he would have loved to be the hero, the the agent, the secret agent that did everything. That's just.
Now y'all may
That
be
was good,
retract
Billy.
depending on what it's about. You may be
Now,
retracting
we may
that.
be, yeah.
But after
After
we
we
see some
see
of
it,
it,
we
it may be
may-
a change of heart. I don't
Change
know.
your heart, right?
But right now, it looks like it might be very, very different and entertaining.
Yeah. Don't know
But,
who's doing it. We heard something that Priscilla was helping produce it or
No,
something, but
she
we don't
was,
know. Executive producer?
No.
No? Anyway, something to do with it.
What do they call them?
I don't know.
Coordinator or something?
Coordinator?
No.
Coordinator?
No.
Or, well, whatever.
We're trying to
Consultant.
Consultant, right.
We don't know. We don't know if that's true or not. But
Yeah,
anyway, we saw a little bit of it on TV.
So the
and
stories are
and
true.
it-
See now.
Yeah.
It's funny.
Yeah.
Okay. Do Billy and Joe stay in touch with Linda and Ginger?
Yeah. We stay in touch with Linda.
Linda.
Not Ginger.
We haven't been in touch with Ginger, but no nothing personal about it. We just we do with Linda and her brother and
Well, we have
Sam and
a disagreement with Ginger about the marriage thing and all
the
that.
wedding and
So,
but and another question
that don't make me turn against Ginger at
No,
all. 'Cause,
no.
she was there and she was a part of Elvis's life. And
That's right.
That's all that matters one way or the other.
and two here. This question says, was the stone in Ginger's ring engagement ring from the TCB ring?
Yes.
And yes, it most definitely was the big diamond.
In fact, I was the one that called Royal Hayes
Mhm.
and told him that that's what Elvis wanted to do, was have that ring with the diamond from his ring.
Because Elvis was like we've
Didn't-
said before,
wanted
he
it
didn't
right
want to
now.
wait, he
He
wanted it
wanted
right
it.
now. And that's the way he did with everything, and so he just decided he'd do that and have the one in the TCB ring replaced.
Later, yeah.
Later,
just
but
put
yeah.
what do they call them?
Zirconia,
Zirconia or something like that.
Yeah,
But anyway,
But-
that was what replaced it. But that was only going to be temporary. And of course, naturally, he passed away before.
this one is just hilarious to me. Did Elvis ever go to the kitchen and cook? Could he cook anything? I never, as long as I ever knew him.
Oh,
He did offer you one time to fix you a hot dog.
yeah, he fixed me a hot dog and brought me a cigar. That's when in Hawaii when he accidentally hurt
your
my
leg.
knee, and he felt so bad about it. He, you hungry? You hungry? I said, nah, I'm not really. Yeah, you are. And he said, I'll get you.
Get you a hot dog.
Yeah, I'll get you a hot dog. So he brought me a hot dog and a cigar. Said, now eat this, and it's always fun to have a good smoke after you eat.
He poked it, said it was one of his, he poked it in Billy's mouth and the lighter lit it up. He said, now puff. That is actually while Dr. Nick was
But he was
draining.
so puffed, the magic dragon.
Yeah, he was draining your leg. Why do you think it was so hard for Elvis to be alone? That's, I don't know. He always liked to have somebody with him.
I think maybe, a lot of it was, because
The past.
all
thinking
the
about-
things and all the, his success so quick, and his mother died, and just things that you think about when you're alone.
Yeah.
And the less he had to think about, the better he felt. So I think he had, someone with him, as much as he could.
Yeah.
So he
To
never
talk.
got.
He liked to talk
and carry on and do things. Even when he was in his bedroom, he always, usually had somebody there. Now there was times that Elvis was alone for, several days. It wasn't like, that he constantly had to have somebody, but he preferred it. Let me put it that way.
People think a lot of times he's been up in that bedroom for days. But the thing they don't know is Elvis was not asleep and sleeping for days. And I know that for a fact because a lot of times we were up there with him. A lot of times Billy was with him and just Billy and Elvis. And, when he would get in one of those moods that he was family, melancholy kind of, and he would talk to Billy. I know him and Linda were in there a lot. Or he read a lot too. He read a lot of books and he didn't just go up in his room and not do anything or just, he was, and you got to think too, his room up there in his office and all that was big. So.
All but one area, which was Lisa's room, other than that, all the rest of it,
Elvis's.
He could, browse around and do whatever he felt like he wanted to do.
Do Billy and Joe ever go to Tupelo? Any family live there? Well, Danny and Teresa live there.
Yeah.
And we do go.
Naturally, we go.
And two, your cousins.
I got some cousins.
A lot of Harold's sons, like Roger and Larry and
David.
And I think David lives up here, but I think Gary lives down that way too. And I think his daughters, Carolyn and Sissy.
I think I don't know how many exactly live down there.
I know Roger does because we stay in contact with Roger a lot, and him and his wife Doris, and they still live in Soutella, I think, but it's like Whitehaven and Memphis. It's like joined, so that's When Elvis passed away, did the fans really get to walk in the house to view his body? That's been a lot of people have asked us that.
That's a big question.
It's a big question, and they didn't. People didn't understand that they did. They had his casket set up back in the hallway, and they had it like roped off, and they actually came into the hallway. It sat kind of to the left of the stairs. Right there in the hallway, in the entry hall. And fans would come in, view his body, and circle and go back out the front door. But they actually did come in the house. We sat on the stairs right there a lot. Patsy and Linda, and me and Billy, and we'd sit there together
The
sometimes.
only thing was, we had to keep them moving. You
couldn't
mean,
stop.
they
But
didn't
they
get
were
to
very, very
you know,
respectful. And
Yeah, they really were. They could have stopped, and viewed the body and all, for a long time, if they.
they kept it going. They kept
But
it
they had to
moving.
keep it going, and I couldn't. They run so many through there that it was unbelievable, and they were so nice and courteous. Nobody, tried to block anybody. They just kept the flow going the whole time, and really, really turned out good. It really did.
We've got one more question, and then we're gonna. Our time is running out, so we're gonna. People wanted to know if that was really, the picture was real of Elvis in the coffin.
Yeah. It was.
Yes, it was.
It was
real.
heavily touched up.
Yeah.
But it
Uh,
was.
The person that took it actually was one of Elvis's cousins, whose name was Billy too, but it was not. It was not this Billy. It was another Billy, and it was real. But
Well, we got enough time maybe for one more.
Okay.
We got.
let's see. Does your Papa and Bobby remember going to Uncle Lewis's house, wearing boxing gloves and stories to share about? Any stories to share about Uncle Lewis? That was your grandmother's brother.
Yeah.
And they lived in Tupelo too, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. And you remember that?
Oh,
You
yeah,
remember?
I remember it, yeah.
And I remember meeting Uncle Lewis. We lived. Actually, he came to our house with your grandmother and your mother.
Yeah.
When we lived in Graceland, he came to our trailer and visited with us.
Yeah.
Really, really nice. I loved Uncle Lewis.
Yeah. But,
I got that question from Terry.
Terry, who is his
Smith
son.
Yes.
Terry Smith is Uncle Lewis's son?
Yes.
Okay. Well, hey, Terry.
hey, Terry.
But yes, we did know and loved your daddy.
Yeah.
And with that,
What do we always say?
Elvis fans matter.
Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Thanks for watching.